first answer you get from any successful YouTuber on how they made it through is consistency. But trust me, consistency is so hard to achieve. It's so hard to crack. It is hard. I've been there. These are the few things I have learned on this path of trying to stay consistent, and I'm here to share with you. I, for one, I have a business I'm running. I have my brand. I'm an entrepreneur. I have my children to take care of. I have a husband. I just have so many things that needs me present. So these are a few things that I did that helped me navigate content creation, navigate this YouTube world, because YouTube is not easy. But these are the things I tried. Number one is direction. Starting off as a YouTuber, for me, I started off creating content surrounding my work, right? And then I shifted to creating motherhood content. Then I moved to creating lifestyle content. And I realized that most times why we struggle to create content is not knowing the kind of content to create. Beyond just creating content for yourself, you also need to create content that your audience enjoys. If not, you just realize you're making videos for yourself, and that's not what we want. Okay, one thing I had to do was I had to narrow down but not niche down. So I looked at my analytics and I realized that, okay, this content or this kind of content are content that people love to see more than this. So let me make more of the one they want to see and less of the one they don't want to see. I had to narrow down to just 3 topics or 3 niches, and I was able to narrow down to skincare, either skincare reviews or just any topic surrounding skincare. And then I also picked lifestyle content where I can infuse a bit of maybe unboxing, a bit of a day in my life, a bit of my motherhood journey. Also tips and tricks, where this kind of video falls into other kind of videos that regards maybe YouTube advice, YouTube tips and tricks, just a bit of tech. So 3 categories, but same channel. I'm not a fan of niching down. I'm just going to say it. The stage I'm at right now is trying to make my audience understand that my channel is about 3 major niches, and if you get to see at any point to see any of my videos, please engage. If you're watching me and you're my audience, know that I'm trying to narrow down to 3 niches, and any of the videos is, even if you subscribe to my channel because you want skincare content and you see me talk about YouTube now, please engage. 50% of skincare topics and 30% of tech tips and tricks, which involves YouTube, UGC, and anything tech, and 20% my lifestyle. Because at the end of the day, there's so much joy I get from being versatile. It's not just about putting out content, it's about content I enjoy doing the most. So for this one way I was able to just have the idea of, you know what, I'm not going to lose my mind. These are the things I will talk about, and this is how I will talk about it. That helped me. I'm going to post 1 video in a week. I probably make it skincare, and on days I want to post about lifestyle, it means I'll upload twice that week and maybe post it on a Sunday. Just finding a way to blend these things is still something I'm navigating, but I have a clear understanding of what my direction is. They say results need practice. So I'm practicing, and I'm also watching to see the results I'll get from it. Another thing you can do is plan with reality check. If you're someone who works like a 9 to 5, or if you're like me, like a mom that have so many things going on, be realistic with your upload time. One thing that messed me up is giving unrealistic deadlines. Like, oh, I'm going to post 3 times a week. Oh, I'm going to post every Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Or, oh, I'm going to post every Tuesday. All those things were just like cruise. I never ever follow through, because either I'm so consumed with my life and I really don't have time to focus on work, because YouTube is a work for me. Either I don't have time to focus on that, or there's just so many things going on. So what I realized is, at any point that I can show up, even if it's once a week, the least is once a week, I'll show up. The best is 3 times a week, I'll show up. So I just, instead of giving a time to it, or a timeline to it, or a time frame to it, I just let it be that any time of the week, I'm going to drop a video. It's so interesting. It's so good if you can build yourself to a point where you are so disciplined that every Tuesday you post and you have stood through, the test of time. I'm proud of you. For me, that is still trying to navigate life, navigate so many things, I just stick to anytime I can show up. I show up at least once a week, at most 3 times a week. I'm not pushing myself too much to say, oh, I must upload 3 times a week. But I'm also pushing myself to say, at least once a week. So another thing that helped me is scheduling, right? Scheduling my day, scheduling my week when it comes to content creation. Because I also mentioned here, I have so many other things I do, but scheduling my week has helped me with clarity. Mondays, I usually don't post anything because YouTube is really not the only social media account I have. I have YouTube, I also have Instagram, right? And I'm trying to grow both at the same time. But I want to give more energy to my YouTube now than my Instagram. So what I do is on Mondays, I try to not engage myself in anything related to content creation, anything related to editing. I just don't do it. So I mostly call it my rest day. And you do other things or do other things aside content creation. On Tuesdays, I mostly will film long form content like YouTube. Wednesdays, I film short form content for my reels or my shorts. Thursdays, I edit. Fridays, I edit. Saturdays, I edit. Then Sunday, I restart my week by scripting. After I come back from church, I will script for, all the content I'll create during the week. And, scripting is like I have a notebook here where I just write down everything I need to do for that week. Not just anything I have to do for that week, like write down the script for the topics I would cover. So I'll write out the topics I'll cover, then go make my research on each of them, and then write out notes that I'll use when filming. This has been able to help me have a structure to how I film. The problem I will always have is maybe when I have a shoot or I have a job outside YouTube that I have to go out for on Tuesdays, or at any point I have to film or I have to go out to work on those days that I'm supposed to film. I'll move my filming day to either Thursday or Friday or Saturday. Like today's Thursday and I'm filming. That's because on Tuesday I had something else to do. Being able to just create like a schedule, a structure to content creation has helped me have an idea, a clear picture of how I can achieve any goal I set. Another thing that's helped me really well is having content catalog, having starch of content, having batch shooting. Let me just call it for what it is. Batch shooting has helped me so much. Today, I've been able to film 4 videos so far. It's definitely draining, but it is worth it because this would help me at least for a week or two. If there's at any point I have to go out and work for the whole week, I know I have content library to go to and edit. I always make sure I have a content library, content catalog, content stash, whatever English you want to use. I batch shoot. I have content that, for especially long form content, because for short form content, I can literally just pick up my phone and film it at any point. But long form content, we know how much work goes into it. Like, I film with my phone. Right now I'm filming with my camera, my Canon EOS 750D, but I also have my phone that I film the skincare content with. I'm going to insert a picture here, or you drop a link. I film with my phone. Most times I just go with the flow. If I want to do something more, like if I'm going to film for the whole day, I always go with my camera because of the battery capacity, because of the light I have to use. I'm currently in the studio filming. On some days, I just try to use my phone when I don't have much to talk about. Maybe I have one topic or 2 topics to cover. I'll just stay in my bedroom and film. When it comes to skincare products or skincare review, I stay there and film. When it comes to other things, and I know I'll be filming for more than 2 videos, I would love to just get comfortable. I won't be scared of my phone running out of battery. I also realized that the mic I use for filming on my phone doesn't give me a good sound, so I still will come back to using my camera. The whole idea is this: create enough content that will last you for at most 2 weeks. It's always good to have fresh content, especially if your niche is something that has to do with trending issues, something trendy. It's good to shoot as it is. Your channel is about reaction, your channel is about trending topics. All those ones are not predictable. Something might happen today and you might just need to pick up your phone and film. So in that case, you can film on demand. But for me, the kind of content I can film, batch film, and edit and post when I need to. And that is something that's helped me a lot. Another thing that's helped me is watching other people's content. Watching other people's content has helped me in a way that, number one, when it comes to creating my thumbnail, now I have a style that I use just from watching other people's content. So I'm a lover of YouTube, yeah. Like on a typical day of my life, right? One thing I do is I always spend at least 3-4 hours on YouTube. Not even on my channel. I love watching other people's channel. I love exploring people's channel. I just love watching people's either comical or their lifestyle or vlog. Sometimes I just play it as a podcast. or as a background noise and just do what I'm doing or schedule my day or, you know, I love being on YouTube. Being on YouTube has helped me just know what is trendy. Should I go with my intro or without my intro? Are we doing opening montage or not? It just helped me keep myself afloat when it comes to information or things that are changing in this space. And also help me know how to navigate content creation. So another thing that helps me is watching other people's content. Number one, helped my confidence level. It also helped me discipline myself in always sticking to posting at least once a week. Because if these people can show up, I can show up. If her life is this messy and she shows up, I can show up. One person that inspires me a lot is Kelly. I love that woman so much that I just always tell myself if she can do it. I have 2 kids, she has 2 kids, but I just see her as a source of inspiration. Like, oh, she inspires me so much to just always show up, right? And she's also someone that helped me understand the meaning of varieties, right? She has so many varieties when it comes to content creation. She's not just tied down to lifestyle. She does lifestyle content, she does makeup content, she does social media content, she does so many things, and her followers engage when they need to engage. So instead of niching down to one content or one style of content, she's one of the people that inspired me to just explore, not like explore like hey why I explore, but at least 3 content style, at least 3 content niche, explore around these 3 niches, and that's what I do. So watching other people's content has helped my channel, it has helped me personally, and it has helped me stay disciplined on this space. Another thing that helps me is editing in batch. Now, editing in batch can be exhausting. Remember I said that I edit on Thursdays, Fridays, Saturdays. Now, most times I get so drained out that I just edit one video in those 3 days. But with discipline, I've been able to say, okay, on each day or every day I edit 1 video. If I need 3 videos to post for a new week, if I'm able to stick to my calendar of editing Thursday, Friday, Saturday, it means I have 3 videos for the next week. So editing in batch is something you can explore as well. Like me who is busy, I really don't have time for now to sit down my laptop and edit. So one way I'm able to edit on the go is using my phone. So I send all the files from my camera to my phone and then edit from my phone using CapCut. If you want a detailed video on how I do that, let me know in the comments. Another way I've been able to help myself grow is by understanding that YouTube is not a hobby. It is, especially when you're someone that is not monetized yet, you understand, like you get so mixed up with that feeling of, oh, let me just do it. I enjoy doing it. So if I don't show up, nobody will know. Or, that constant feeling of you thinking YouTube is just a side hustle. Treat YouTube as your main hustle. Treat YouTube as something that is paying your bills. Even if it's not paying your bills yet, treat it like it's paying your bills. That will help you just change your mindset towards YouTube. It's just like saying you are working 9 to 5. See YouTube as a 9 to 5. I know it's crazy, but the minute you start seeing it as a work, in a workspace, like you need to start seeing it from the perspective of YouTube is my workspace. To change your narrative, to shape your mindset into knowing that I have no choice but to show up. The way you can't just sleep on your bed, instead of going to work. That's the same way you'll be like, you know what, I just have to show up. You just have to show up. So that will help with your consistency. That will also help with you showing up. Also, one other one that helped me so much is changing my mindset towards YouTube. This is in terms of understanding that it will take a long time for you to get monetized. The truth is, you really genuinely don't need to get monetized before you start earning money on YouTube. Because I know most people, their drive here is to make money. I also want to make money because those things will fuel your passion. Making money will fuel your passion to help you create more content, to make your content creation interesting. It will fuel your passion, your ginger. So, and I know most of you watching me right now, your goal is to make money on YouTube. A video on how you can make money on YouTube without monetization. I'm going to drop a link up here. Go watch that video if you know you haven't started making money yet and you're not monetized. Go watch that video. Even if you're monetized, go watch that video. If you're content creation in general, go watch that video. Side hustles, passive incomes, ideas that you can try out as a content creator, right? Or as anyone who is into making money. So changing my narrative towards YouTube helped me start researching on how can I make more money. I started seeing information out there. You don't need to get monetized to make money here. Like you don't need to. You don't need to have that 1,000 subscribers, that 4K views for you to start making money on here. There are many things you can do, many things you can start doing right now that would help you and your channel. So start doing them right now. Go watch that video. The link will be here or down in the description box to be a part of my community. So please hit the subscribe button and also share this video on your Instagram story, on your WhatsApp. Just copy the link and share. I really appreciate. And please give this video a thumbs up, turn on notification bell so you get notified when I drop a new video. And I'll see you guys in this video where I covered several ways you can make extra income as a YouTuber, as a content creator, or just anyone who is looking at earning more money or having a passive income or having an extra income. Watch the video. I'll be listing here, and I'll drop a link to the video as well in the description box. So see you in this video. Bye.